Hello.
So, in this given opportunity, we would like to present our material about syntax. But before we start our presentation, let us to introduce ourselves first. So, my name is Nahdina Juliani with my student number 221-2021039. And there are also my friends here.
Hello everyone. My name is Nikmaunda Astuti and my student number is 221-202-103H.
Hello everyone, my name is Lucera Kapulia, with the number is 221-202-1043.
And hello everyone, my name is Ariska Florin and my student number is 22120210047.
Okay, that's our brief introduction. Right now, without any further ado, let's start the presentation. Okay, so in this given opportunity, we have several topics. First is definition of syntax, and then second is the elements of syntax. And in the element of syntax, there is types of syntax. Next. So first, let's talk about the definition of syntax. Well, what is syntax? So syntax is the arrangement of words in sentences, clauses, and phrases, and also the study of the formation of sentences and the relationship of their component parts. Next. Okay, look at these sentences. John saw Mary and Mary saw John. So these sentences have a different structure and also have different meanings. Well, it means syntax that help us figure out the two different meanings of the sentences. Next slide, please. Okay, right now let's talk about the elements of syntax. In the elements of syntax, there is the types of syntax that consists of four branches. First is part of sentence that consists of subject, predicate, indirect object, and direct object. And then second is phrase. So first is a group of words without a subject or predicate. And then clause. So clause is a group of words with a subject and verb. And last but not least, we have sentence structure. So sentence structure is the construction of simple, compound, complex, or compound complex sentences. So first, let's talk about part of sentence. So as I said before, part of sentence consists of four branches. First is subject. So subject of a sentence is the person, place, or thing that is performing the action of the sentence. And then the second branches is predicate. So predicate is expresses action or being within the sentence. And then third branches is indirect object. So the indirect object indicates to whom or for whom the action of the sentence is being done. And then last branches is direct object. So the direct object receives the action of the sentence, and also the direct object is usually noun or pronoun. Next, please. Okay, for making more understand about the part of sentence, I'll give you the example. So I have two sentences here. First is the man built a house. So the man in this sentence is a subject, and then built as a predicate and house as a direct object. And then the second sentence is the man built his family a house. In this sentence, for the word his family, uh, it is as indirect object. Next. Okay, in the part of sentence, there are type of sentence, uh, which are consist of declarative, imperative, exclamatory, and integrative. So declarative is the sentence to make a statement. Meanwhile, imperative is the sentence to make a request. And then we have exclamatory. So exclamatory is the sentence that to express a strong opinion. Meanwhile, interrogative is the sentence that uh, make to ask a question. Next. Okay, right now, we talk about phrases, and this presentation will be continued by my friend.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, Dana. So, I will explain about the phrase. What is phrase? In the theories of syntax, a phrase is a group of words that form what the dictionary calls a conceptual unit or an idea contained in a few words. Phrase normally form part of clause. Next. Okay. This is two types of phrase. The first one is noun phrase. Noun phrase are phrases derived from nouns that function as the subject or object of a sentence. Example is the doctor. And the second one is adjective phrase. Adjective phrase is derived from an adjective used to characterize nouns or pronouns. The example of Tony lost his Teflon briefcase. Next. So the third phrase is verb phrase. Verb phrase, which is a phrase consisting of combinations of auxiliary verbs with verb. The example is she has taken the job. For adverb phrase is that function as an adverb used to explain verb. The example is Mika usually gets up early. And the last but not least is preposition phrase. Preposition phrase, a propositional phrase, consists of a preposition followed by propositional complement, which is normally to, in, at, or if, or and the X at by non-phrase. The example is the book on the bedroom floor is swollen from sour stick. Next. So guys, this is the branches of phrase. The first is noun phrase, and the example is the man, some books, good boy, chose friends. And the second is verb phrase. The example is will, go, can, be done, was walking, have walked. The third is adjective phrase, to happy, very big, quiet, serious, very calm. And adverb phrase is very slowly, very carefully, too fast. And the last is preposition phrase, on my street, at store, by the lake, on the bedroom floor. Next. So the next material will be explained by my friend Windu.
Well, thank you for this opportunity, Saras. So now let's take a look to the next materials. Clause. So what is this clause? Well, a clause is a group of words containing a subject and predicate and functioning as a member of a complex or compound sentence. So, clause, they are divided into two clause. The first one is dependent clause, and then the second one is independent clause. Dependent clause need any other clause, no completo. It's meant that dependent clause is a clause that cannot stand alone as a sentence. And then independent clause not need any other clause completo. It means that an independent clause is a clause that can stand alone as a sentence. Clause also have three subordinate types. The first one is noun clause, adverbial clause, and adjective clause. Noun clause is a group of words containing a finite verbs and functioning like a noun. For example, she said that she was tired. So the noun clause here is that she was tired. And then adjective clause. Adjective clause is often called a relative clause. since it usually relates back to a noun whose meaning it modifies. For example, the book whom we met was my sister. And the adjective clause here is whom we met. And then the last one is adverbial clause. It's a functions like an adverb giving information about when, where, or if an action occurred. For example, when she arrived, we were all watching TV. And the adverbial clause here is when she arrived. Well, that's all about my explanation about clause, and the next material will be explained by my friends.
Okay, thank you, Indu, for the opportunity. So for the sentence structure, here is there is constituent analysis in sentence. The hunter shot the tiger. Okay, so the hunter shot the tiger is a sentence, which is it can be divided into syntax context. We have the hunter and shot the tiger. For the hunter is a noun phrase and shot the tiger is a verb phrase. And then the hunter, we divided it into two section, and the and hunter. The is determiner and hunter is noun. So for the combination of it, we call it a noun phrase because there's a noun in the phrase. And then we have shot the tiger that can be divided into shot and the tiger. Shot is the verb and the tiger is the noun phrase. And then the tiger, and then for the tiger, we can divide it into two sections, and that is the and tiger. The is determiner and tiger is the noun. So that is all about the constituent analysis. Additionally, for determiner, we have article, demonstrative, and etc. Next. Okay, why we should learn syntax? We should learn syntax to know how to arrange words that they know to make sentences. Sorry. And for the second one is we should learn syntax because syntax also help us understand how sentences work, like the meanings behind words order, structure, and also punctuation. And the last one is because syntax also to help students to understand increasingly complex text. Next. And we have syntax for language. What is syntax for language teacher? Syntax, reading syntax research can enrich teachers' knowledge. This knowledge can be of beneficial for teachers, for instance, in designing the language content of teaching materials. There is also research that related to syntax. It is the role of syntax in reading comprehension in a study of bilingual readers. Okay, that's all from my explanation, and I give the time back for Dina. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you everyone. So that's all about our presentation for syntax. So sorry if we made a mistake or something. Thank you for watching and listening, and goodbye.
Thank you.